All right, all you wonderful human beings out there, thank you so much for watching this video. We're going to have a short conversation about a very important and large conversation. The conversation is around hiring and being a great boss. I'm on a lot of calls, people, with people that are going out to get that first hire, or even people that have been hiring but maybe haven't had a lot of success. I hear the same thing many, many times in different ways. Basically, people are saying, I'm not sure if I'm ready to hire somebody. Not that I can't afford them. Am I ready to be an adult boss? Am I ready to be in a big business? Am I ready to start actually growing a business? I've always done it on my own, or I haven't had good experiences on handling people or hiring people. The first things that we want to talk about around this, because we want to debunk this myth, because everyone can be a great boss. Everyone can have an incredible hiring experience. And it all starts with, you know it, your mindset. So many people go into the hiring process thinking, oh, this didn't work in the past. Oh, I've heard horror stories of other people that didn't hire well. Oh, you know what? I don't think that I can be a great boss. What we want to do is stop from setting ourselves up for instant destruction and a negative experience to actually, what do I need to do to make this process successful? How am I going to be a great boss for the human beings that I bring into my world? So let's start with the mindset of before we even get into the hiring process, what are the steps that it's going to take for me to be and have a great experience? The number one thing I'm just going to warn everybody on, it's all about the people we bring into our world. We got to bring in talented people. We just can't bring in a body. The days of, oh, hey, does anyone know anyone that is not doing anything right now that could come over and help me build and double my business? Those days don't work. Hey, Sally, what is your cousin's stepsister that was in the office that said that she was looking to do a few things and really thinks that being in an office is fun and likes to work with databases? Those days are over of hiring. We need to actually get outside the box and hire professionally. So if we're going to be a great boss, and you're all are going to be great bosses, we're going to start with mindset, and we're going to go with the mindset that we're going to hire talented individuals. No more warm bodies taking important roles in our company that is so important to us. The next thing that we need to make sure that we're ready for is, am I ready to actually pay a talented person? You might not be ready to actually afford talented people. Then you look for other avenues. Maybe it's a virtual assistant. Maybe it is somebody that's just going to do one or two small tasks at a very basic level. And until you have the money or the number of deals that you need to hire that talented individual. You see, it's an incredible statement that Jay Shetty always talks about. He says, we as humans, we are wired for generosity and we are taught greed. So immediately we start thinking, I want to have this wonderful person in my world, but I don't want to pay them a lot of money because that's too much money. That's not how much I made when I started. We got to think about where we are in the times right now. What does a salary really do for these talented individuals? It's going to be rent. It's going to be transportation. It's going to be food. It's going to be security and lifestyle. Every one of those things is exponentially more expensive than it has been when maybe we got into the workforces, and that's what we're reflecting back. Yes, there are those people out there, the unicorns that were working, doing a great job at a low salary, and we were like, just be like them. This day and age, we need to pay people so they are thriving and not struggling just to be rising out of bed to go and attack their day and looking for the next best opportunity. We need to remember we're wired for generosity and we are educated in greed as we get older. Important thing, am I ready to pay this individual so that they're thriving? The next thing is, I want you to be thinking about the onboarding process. After you hire somebody, how is your onboarding process structured? You can go out and spend your time hiring and bring in a wonderful human being. And if they show up to dysfunction, non-structure, without clear vision, they're not going to have a great experience and they're not going to stick around. That's just the way that it is. So when we want to be a great boss, let's go out and get advice on how to onboard, and let's have a schedule set up for success. That's what we support at Soprani Consulting. After we go through the entire hiring process, we then come in and build the first day by hour, the first week, months of a successful onboarding. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone needs to feel comfortable when they walk into our business, and they need to know that the ship is all put together in the right way, and that everyone's paying attention to the sales in the engine room and all of those things. We can't just say, shadow me, and let's just see where we go from there. Take this stack of papers. I'll see you in 3 hours. So great to have you on board. That's not going to work for retaining and inspiring great talent. Hey, one of the last things that I want to talk to you about is being an authentic boss. Let's not be the boss that we want to be, that maybe we saw on Succession or something like that, that we were seeing in social media or we're watching on TED Talks. Let's truly be who we are. Let's be genuine and realistic about where our business is and what we need these individuals to do. To be a great boss, you got to be authentic. That means that you're going to talk about what your true vision is. And that's something that needs to be mapped out before you bring somebody on. At Soprani Consulting, that's what we do before we even start the hiring process. You're going to have a couple of meetings where we're developing not just what this person is going to do, how those tasks will line up in the long-term vision of your business and success of your business. That way, when we go out to find that talented individual, we are vetting and qualifying people around the vision of what you want and making sure that that vision is going to equal the skill set that's needed of these individuals to have a great hire. Ladies and gentlemen, you can be a great boss. You can have a big boy and girl business. Simply be intentional, have the mindset that you're going to create the processes and you're going to build the structure to have a successful hire. And then make sure that you have your vision and processes locked in so that when that person comes in, they're with you for a long time, they're locked into your vision, and they become inseparable from you and your business. Folks, reach out to me if you want more advice on hiring or if you're looking for that next great talented individual. Soprani Consulting, we keep you from majoring in the minors of hiring, and we do an incredible job of it. Love to have a chat. Have a great day.